Virgo, we see the High Priestess. This can not resonate with everyone. I like to tell stories, so it's just not for everyone. It's not for everyone. Virgo, it's not for everyone. Press like, subscribe, notification bell. With the notification bell, you can get my lives. If not, you have to wait 12 hours. I am a boss. I am not a slave. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Ruled by Mercury, communication. So you are Mercury retrograde. You've been Mercury retrograding, Virgo. Usually hackers and burglars, yeah. People who steal. Heavily armed. I got a whole army behind me. Someone could be very militant minded or in the military. Assault and battery, like someone's like military street fighter. I want to say resisting and obstructing. Liars. Okay, so your job is to control the masses, the people that are breaking the law, like whatever it is. If it's corporation law, I hear HR. Okay, sells to 7-year-olds. Some I feel like someone right here, anybody that's involved with like corrupting children, I feel like they have to face someone like you. Two of Wands, the Chariot, and the High Priestess. Okay, so I feel like you're gonna have to figure something out. Something in the car. You're gonna find something in the car. Okay, you're gonna find someone in the car because if you are a Mason, you're gonna be pulling over someone with a kid in the car. All right. I feel like there's an Amber Alert out right here. People are searching for a child right here. Someone. I feel like you have a heightened intuition because someone has a very militant mind right here. Also, the military high priestesses. This is this is the military part of a high priestess. It's not just spiritual, it's physical. It's not just physical, it's spiritual. This reminds me of Kevin Gates, but on some real shit, this is like militant, physical, and spiritual mentality. Militant, very militant about my spirituality. This is militant thoughts. I have to be more than just spiritual. I gotta be fucking militant. Because in this group of what we call angels that are here roaming through the streets of hell, we have to be very logical on our journey that's ahead of us. I see you going on Google Maps. Google it. You need to Google something before you go there, please. Google it and ask questions. I see you showing up. 3 of Cups, 7 of Wands. There's a 7-year-old in the back. The kid looks at you some kind of way. The Strength card. I'm asking you to help me. You're pulling someone out of the car. The World card. I'm going to need you to step out of the vehicle, please. That child behind there. We have an Amber Alert for that child. Okay, rewind. You need to be very precautious because I see this woman hitting the gas and taking off. This reminds me of the movie that I was watching. I think, like, if you actually spot the person or whatever, you might want to stay a little bit afar, okay, to where you don't alert them and wait until they get out the car. You'll know the lady will have curly hair. Also, someone's trying to take off with your child. Like, I feel like this is like a baby's mom or something like that. She's trying to leave without telling you. There, you already had known that. You need to go put your paperwork or whatever, because someone's trying to move out of state or something like that. You're gonna have to do that, because if it's not Amber Alert, like I feel like they're trying to move locations without telling you anything. And if you're paying child support or something like that, or you have a parenting plan, you need to go get a parenting plan to make sure that you're able to like have some kind of control with your child in your life. All right. Um, Also, if you're a woman and you feel like someone can do this to you, you need to do the same. All right. Like you have to have these kinds of precaution on everything, because people do whatever nowadays. That's for someone, I don't know. I don't feel like it's a kidnapping type of situation. I feel like there's a mother taking her kids. Or like, I really pray that this woman, like, I don't see nothing bad right here other than the Seven of Wands. I really feel like there's a female here that's holding a child, like, I'm not going to let you see your kid and blah, 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 like something like that. Like, there's a very spiteful baby mama right here. The Princess of Swords and the Prince of Swords. You guys are looking at each other. Like, I don't know. There's a big old fight behind children right here. Also, I feel like these siblings are fighting. Someone's taking their kids and leaving. Like, I can't live in this kind of conditions right here. No, I'm taking my kids and I'm leaving. Okay, someone's trying to call the cops too on this person right here, like, oh, they're taking my kids. But if you both have full custody, you can't do nothing about it. Can't do nothing about it. Also, I would like to mention, please do not allow something like this to go that fucking far. Uh, both parties need to learn how to compromise. That's why it's better to go through the courts and have everything figured out to keep the peace as much as you can, because sometimes you just can't keep the peace with somebody. The Prince of Cups and the Four of Swords and the Princess of Wands. So I see a boy and a girl right here. Young kids. Also, I see a story of two young kids running away from each other, and the mother calling, saying Amber Alert because she's young or whatever, and she's taking off with her boyfriend or whatever. And this is what the cop is pulling over these kids right here too, because they're leaving. They're runaways. They're running away together. Okay, like I said, this ain't for everybody, but I see this, like, a kid is trying to run away with her boyfriend or girlfriend right here. That's what the Amber Alert is about. I see a story of a woman taking her children because some kind of beating in the house, abuse, I don't know. They're getting their kids and they're leaving. The cops can't do nothing about it because they have full custody of their child. They both have co-parents, so they can't do nothing about it. For another person right here, there's a bitter baby mama that's trying to take off with the kids. I feel like filing Amber Alert, they're not going to be able to leave the state because someone could have like a parenting plan already placed. Okay. And if it is the police officer or whoever, I say you need to wait until they make a pit stop before you pull them over. Okay. So they don't take off on you. Because at the end of the day, it's all about strategy, right? On how to get out of situations like this. So if you foresee them, what would you do if you know you had this kind of scenario in front of you? How would you react to it? To your daughter running away with her boyfriend, with your son running away with his girlfriend. How are you going to react to things like this? Okay. How are you going to react if your bitter baby mama takes your kids? You need to make sure that you already have things placed and planned through the court system to establish, fraternity, because which I think is a great thing with child support, that they establish fraternity every time they put someone on child support, because there's so many fucking cases of the shit that you find out. I feel like that could be a situation right here. Here you are, Virgo. Two of Pentacles and the Star card. Some great things like Virgo and the Star. Okay. Because these two kids, I don't know, they have like important parents. Their kids are known in the community or something, or their parents are known in the community. These two kids being kids, like, why are you punishing us? Because you guys are in love. Having us have heart attacks and shit, you know? I feel like this is like some parenting shit. But even if you're a police officer or a mason or whatever, if you're coming through a situation like that, it makes you like wonder, right? Like, damn, it be like that, like it's like that, like you can't even get along for the sake of your children. You take it there to where you're trying to do things illegally and by force, and children are right there watching. The Hierophant reversed. Oh, I got these on reversed anyways. Okay, so the Hierophant, here comes God. Okay, the Queen of Swords and the Nine of Wands. Stressed out, praying to God. Like, oh my gosh, I pray to God, the Emperor. Okay, so here you are with your significant other. Or this is what the police officer is doing. They're returning your kids back to you. They're like, yeah, we found them at blah, blah, blah. La-di-da-di, and it's just like these kids are just looking at you and you're like, what the fuck were you thinking? What the fuck is wrong with you guys? The King of Swords, yeah, there's the Queen and the King right here. God, like, they're just doing the right thing. They're returning the children back to their parents. It's like you guys need to go through the court system. Also, I feel like maybe you're stopping by at a house, like someone needs to leave or something like that, and you're telling them like, we're just here to make sure there's no drama while you're leaving the house or whatever. The Prince of Pentacles, the Devil, and the Five of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, it's like babysitting a bunch of fucking kids. Okay, narco, people on drugs, vegan, cancer, passion killers, Rihanna. Okay, people in their emotions, in their feelings. Like, this is a normal fucking night for you, right? Drama is a normal night for you, right? It's strange when you hear peace, because when there's peace, you're like, something big is lurking. I mean, if you live that kind of life, like first responders live their life like that, I would say tarot is the same thing. Tarot will be telling you some shit. I mean, like, that's what I'm saying. This really does happen to people where they deal with like bitter parents, bitter situations, and people really are paid to fucking deal with this bullshit because society be on some bullshit. Society doesn't know how to act, and someone has to fucking intervene and teach someone how to carry themselves with peace. Teaching people how to carry themselves with peace.